ISIS and Democrats.
Wild Bill for America.
Wild Bill.
Hello, everyone.
For
Wild Bill
America.
Here with news that ISIS jihadis have been spotted in Mexico, about 8 miles from El Paso, Texas. 8 miles from the Texas border, and the guy who is ultimately responsible for protecting citizens has no plan to secure the border. Can't
Wait a minute.
risk losing the Mexican vote.
Hold on.
And he has no...
Pause. Didn't Obama, I mean, maybe I'm mistaken here, but didn't Obama want more money to secure the border, but then the Republicans shut it down? Wasn't like John Boehner like, no. He had Rick Perry on one side of him saying, we need more money, and then he's like, okay, I'll try to get you more money, and then...
Obama has detained and deported more people than any other president.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
It's just kind of interesting that they're like, Wild Bill's sitting here saying, Obama's just doing such a bad job. It's like,
you know what?
The border's more secure than ever.
Don't call him Wild Bill, though. He doesn't actually deserve that name.
I said it very sardonically. That's like Wild Bill.
We need to call him like, I don't know, Mild Phil or some shit.
I like where we stopped on his face here, though.
He seems to be kind of like a Chuck Norris wannabe.
People are asking for us to re-announce the Audible drive.
That's probably a good idea, actually.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
So basically, today, well, Ben should be the one to say this, really.
All right, Ben, do it to it, man.
By the end of the show, if we come up with at least 30 Audible trials.
Yeah, and I'll check right now.
At audibletrial.com/drunken peasants, then I will appear on camera.
Ben, the elusive Ben, will appear on camera for the first time ever.
Yes.
Dun, 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 dun.
strategy to deal with ISIS. Well, here's some news for Mr. Obama. The USA has always had a strategy for dealing with brutal armies that slaughter innocent people. We slaughter
them.
Only flaming...
Yeah, we are them. I mean, we destroy them.
We have a policy for those who use violence and slaughter people. We slaughter them violently.
Liberals can't seem to understand that. So, there they are.
You know what?
The worst jihad
I love
killers.
these fucking conservative cunt bags. I would love to just pound this guy's fucking face in with a cinder block. I don't know about you guys. I mean, I'm not saying I would do it. I'm not threatening to do it. I'm just saying I would like to do it. I would enjoy it. It would make me smile deep down inside.
Deep down inside.
And on the surface as well. But also deep down inside.
I got news for you guys. Looks like we're pretty close to hitting that mark.
Really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. How close? How many more do we need, Skittle?
Only a few more.
Really?
Well, that's kind of vague. So we need a few more, folks. If you want to see Ben appear on the camera, all you got to do is go to audibletrial.com/drunken peasants. You need it.
audibletrial.com/drunken peasants.
We only need a few more, folks.
Yeah?
And you can see the elusive Ben in his natural habitat.
Holy shit, I can't believe this is going to happen.
It's going
It's
to
gonna
happen.
happen.
It's pretty fucking unbelievable.
Your life as you know it is over, Ben.
I know. What the fuck?
It's the end of the Ben as we know him, and I feel fine.
All right, so more of Wild. We always stop him at the best moments.
I think it's just every moment is the best.
Yes.
on our border determined to massacre Americans, and we have to rely on Democrats for our security.
Oh, no!
Gee, what do you think the Obama administration
Gee, what happened
is
on George
discussing?
W. Bush's watch?
Well, as
Wasn't it
America's leading
9/11?
liberalist, I can
Oh.
pretty much tell you what their concerns are. The top concern of the Democrats is finding a way to use ISIS to make conservatives look bad.
I don't know. I seem to recall Osama bin Laden attacking America during the reign of George W. Bush, and I seem to recall him being killed when Obama was in office. I don't know. I just love how everything bad that happens under Obama is like, that's because of Obama. Anything good that happens under Obama, that's like, oh, well, that's just, that's in spite of Obama. And everything bad that happened under Bush, that's like, oh, well, that's in spite of George W. Bush's best efforts to protect us. no one could have stopped 9/11, even with all the intelligence reports telling us exactly what was happening.
Okay, but Wild Bill is obviously one of these guys who is, he won't probably want to ever admit it into a video, but he's probably a closet racist, or he might openly be one. I mean, I don't know, but these guys generally...
liberals always playing the race card.
It pretty much ends up being, like the very first, source of it, if you look at this, is that Obama is black or biracial, whatever you want to say. And that's probably the first strike right there. Then it's like he's liberal. Then it's like, oh well, then it's already downhill from there.
I do not I don't know. I do not consider Obama a liberal.
No,
I don't consider.
Okay,
him
but they do.
Right.
It's like
because they're fucking retards.
Well, yeah, of course. They think anyone who doesn't believe the exact things they do is like liberal.
You don't think all Mexicans should be shot when they try to cross the border? Liberal pussy.
Sounds like some liberal bullshit. Pussyfooting around the border. Build the border 30 feet high with machine gun turrets every 10 feet. This country would be safer than ever.
Yeah, we just need to build a giant, not even just the Mexican border, just build a giant wall across all of America.
All of it? That sounds good. Every state should have a wall, too.
Yeah. Like Texans could be like, we won't keep you Louisianans out of Texas.
Don't trust no motherfucking
I don't trust no Louisiana. They got the New Orleans over there, and you see what happens in the New Orleans.
Filled with sin. I tell you what.
It's a den of iniquity. Yeah, we need just walls. I think every town should actually have its own wall, too.
With machine gun turrets to kill
Right.
outsiders.
I mean, why have any borders that are just open? We should just close every border, and every different type of person should be segmented into their own little zone. Like in Berlin before they tore that wall down. Biggest mistake they ever made, in my opinion. Just need walls everywhere.
I think there should be a wall,
giant walls.
I think there should be a wall between me and you. In fact,
I agree with that.
I'm pretty scared of you. Like, what if you try to come over to my side of this room?
That could happen.
And you might take my job sitting in this chair. Like, it's kind of my job to sit in this chair.
That's true.
So you might take that from me. I might get up, to grab a snack or something. It's like, you stole my job.
Yeah, I'm going to grab some Oreos, guys. Be right back.
I don't have a job anymore.
You come back, I'm sitting in your chair, and it's like, where are you going to sit? I mean, I guess you could sit over here on my chair, but that wouldn't make any fucking sense.
Because, that's not my spot.
Right.
I'd just be fucking homeless, basically. And jobless and everything else.
That's true. And what if Ben works for ISIS? That's why we need a wall between me and Ben, because I don't want to, Ben could be a terrorist. He could be trying to destroy my way of life, my values.
Yeah.
And I'm scared of Ben. I think we just need a wall. Every person should just have a wall. Every person should just live. Every person should just have their own little wall that they have to hide behind, and they never leave it, because then we will finally be safe.
That sounds really smart.
Yeah. And it should be electric.
Good.
And if you touch it, you die.
If people piss on it, their penises just explode.
Like that. That's the sound you hear.
Other top concerns are, if ISIS invades the USA, will they vote Democrat?
What?
Number 2, if we allow the U.S. military to crush ISIS,
I guess let him get through number 2.
Okay.
it might renew the military morale that the Democrats have worked so hard to destroy.
Okay.
Yeah, bullshit.
So the first one was if ISIS invades America, which is a ludicrous proposition.
Yeah, where's his evidence for this? First off, where's the evidence?
And then, will they vote Democrat? I don't think ISIS. If ISIS invaded America, if they had the capacity to invade America, I don't think that it would be voting that was on their minds. And then they're saying the military morale has been destroyed by the Democrats. I think the military morale was destroyed by George Bush getting us entangled in a fucking endless war in Iraq.
And Afghanistan.
And Afghanistan with no exit strategy. And, now we're still fucking around in those regions.
Well, it's kind of obvious we would be. I mean, the whole surge strategy came about because of sectarian violence was about to overrun Iraq.
We need a surge.
That's the whole reason I think they said, what was 100,000 more troops?
I like how they call it a surge.
The surge.
We need a surge. The surge worked.
It did work. The surge worked in the sense that it did suppress the violence that was going on there, But the problem is, as soon as you bring the troops back, the violence re-erupts, and we've seen that. I mean, what are you going to do? Unless you're just going to kill every fucking single Iraqi, you're not going to stop them from killing each other. So that's what I propose. Genocide! Sorry. It's probably not a good idea.
Well, I mean, and then the issue is so much more complex than Wild Bill is making it out to be. It's just like, it's Obama's fault, that's it.
Hold on. You mean to tell me that this fucking stupid redneck in a cowboy hat that's prattling nonsense isn't including all the subtlety and nuance that he should be in his argumentation? Is that what you're trying to tell me right now, Scotty?
That's what I'm telling you.
I frankly think that is classist and possibly sexist somehow. I don't know. Lacey Green could probably tell us more about that.
3, if the U.S. military saves the day, it might cause a resurgence in patriotic pride, which would set back the liberal agenda. 4, if we crush ISIS, we'll be Islamophobes, but if ISIS comes in and kills Americans, then we'll never get rid of the Second Amendment. Oh, what to do, what to do?
What?
And number 5, stopping ISIS might renew...
Can anyone even just explain that to me, what he just said?
I don't understand this bullshit he's saying.
Okay.
I'm just trying... It's crazy talk.
Like, I guess if you have the same sort of crazy going on in your head, that must make sense. But to me, as a person living in reality, it's just like, what? It's just like a head scratcher.
Respect for the USA around the world. After all the work the Democrats have put in humiliating the USA, they don't dare let that happen. Pay attention, America.
I love how this dude totally buys into like the false dichotomy politics. Like he literally, excuse me, he's literally sitting there like, this is the Democrats. He's no better than like one of these guys that sits there and says, "Oh, it's all the Republicans." I mean, like we know that both of these parties, while there are differences between them, are essentially both kowtowing to the same fucking special interest groups, the same corporate interests, the same, wealthy benefactors that basically funnel hundreds of thousands of dollars, sometimes millions of dollars to the campaigns and candidates they want to see
try
win.
Billions of dollars.
Well, I'm not. No, they're not. No one company is giving one individual candidate.
No, of
billions.
course not. But I mean,
billions.
When you look
overall.
at super PACs and everything, it's billions of dollars.
Right.
It's completely, the political process in America is completely bought and sold.
I mean, so like if you're going to take this guy seriously in any way, like I don't know why you would, but even if you were considering it, the fact that he's actually sitting there talking about it's the Democrats, it's all the Democrats. They're the ones trying to destroy America and its value system. It's like, no. And Democrats are not even liberals. At best, they're a center-right party.
Yeah, for the most part.
Liberals are in charge. They are so used to creating problems to suit their political purposes that when a real problem pops up, they have no idea what to do. Now, if the Tea Party was in charge, the strategy session would have been about 20 minutes long. Then it would be boom, boom, boom until ISIS
that's what we
nothing
need.
But a bad memory.
We need fucking 20-minute solutions to the
Democrats
complex problems of the world.
Tough. Joe Biden.
That's like
kill them all.
That's like when Herman Cain said that like bills would only be like 10 pages long. Well,
what if you need more space to clarify? Nah.
10 pages.
What was
No
it,
more than
999
10.
or something?
Yeah, it was the 999 plan.
999.
I think Vince McMahon stole that business model.
$9.99.
Only
If you don't have a job and you're not rich, blame
yourself.
I blame TJ.
I blame TJ too. He's a piece of shit.
On the same page on that.
I never liked that piece of crap.
How could you?
No one does.
Will declare, we will chase ISIS to the gates of hell, and he will act tough right up until the day after the next election. Obama will search for ISIS out on the golf course, proving that...
Okay, so... we were in 2 wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, and George Bush was hanging out at his ranch. He actually took more vacation. I don't know, has Obama passed George Bush with vacation?
Every time I've ever looked up Obama's vacation days compared to most presidents, he's actually on the much lower end. I know he's lower than Reagan. I'm pretty sure he's lower than Bush. Scotty could probably look that up if he has like a computer or something next to him.
I'll check it. I'll check into it and update everyone.
All right. So are we done with this fucker?
Yeah. If you're done with him,
I mean, how long does this keep going?
In my opinion, that he really doesn't care. America, are you learning your lesson here? Never, ever trust liberals with the things that are important, like your life, your children, your money, your faith, your tax dollars.
Isn't that your
Terrorism is
money?
real. Evil
Yeah.
is
so
So money twice.
money and your money.